We're done hiding. We're done. We're done being tortured and hurt and judged. This is the correct religion. This is the religion that all of humanity needs to be upon, of Islam. And we will not stop until it enters every home. So I want you to repeat after me. I want to hear it in every single district. It should tremble. Brooklyn should hear it. The Bronx should hear it. Queens should hear it. Say it as if the Ummah depends on this, my brothers and sisters. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah, the God of Jesus, the God of Moses, the God of Abraham, and the God of the last and final Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
A lot of people freaking out about this video, very concerned about it. I'm a Christian. I think if you were to replace what he's saying with Jesus and Christianity, I would get behind it. What I think, though, is a fundamental difference between Christianity and Islam is that Islam seems to thrive in an environment of control where there are consequences and punishments for leaving Islam, where it is enforced upon you. That is not true of Christianity. And so Islam can be spread by the sword, but Christianity can't. Jesus explicitly says in John 18, when he's being questioned by Pilate, he says, "My kingdom's not of this world. If it was of this world, my servants would have been fighting that I might not be delivered over to the Jews. But my kingdom is not from the world." The means and methods and ethics of Christianity are so contrary to Islam. Islam is a very worldly religion about power and force and might. Christianity is not that. You read the Sermon on the Mount and we see that we are to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. The way that Jesus overcame sin and death and hell and changed the world was by submitting to death. And sort of push back against Islam with the tools and means of Islam, I don't think that's the one. I think, yes, we argue against it and we convince people, but as 1 Peter 3 says, in our hearts, honour Christ, the Lord is holy. Always be prepared to make a defence to anyone who asks you for the reason for the hope that's in you, yet do it with gentleness and respect. Christianity is not a religion that you can force people into or even explain people into. They need an encounter with the Holy Spirit, and the way that we can help facilitate that is often with gentleness and respect, with love, with speaking the truth. The way that we do it is just as important as what we actually do.